Okay, I know what you think. What's the point of using MIDI tools in live if you have things like scalar 3, expressive chords, or the hardest pill to swallow?
Music tip.
And I get it, since sometimes those tools can look like gimmicks.
Huh?
But trust me, they are not. Speaking of theory, even if you know how to play keys, don't tell me you're blessed with inspiration 24/7. I tested out many Max for Live tools that hack music theory, but this one stole my heart with one specific feature. Create a new empty MIDI clip by pressing Command, Shift and M, then open the device, select your key, and scale. Now, come on, it's called Chord Printer for a reason. Right off the bat, it gives us what we asked for, but also renames the clip accordingly and updates it in real time if I print again. Small but quite handy feature to make your life easier later in the session. And yes, there are more options to click around here, but since the silly little window may fool you, let's quickly switch to advanced mode. Okay, so once you liked what it generates, simply press lock chords and then they will appear here. But if for whatever reason you are in your girly I don't know what to eat today mood, you can switch any of those back to random and then simply click print again. As you can hear, it creates basic triads. You can add some bass notes by clicking here and printing again. But if basic triads are too boring for you, you can always try some advanced voicing. This one is actually major, so let's print again. And feel free to use any of those as well if you are fluent in a quantum mechanics equation. Another cool feature is the addition of voicing, and I really like to use this Venus chord voicing right here, so let's print it again. And if you don't know what each of those mean, you can obviously click it and then end up with the description. Now hear me out, I know where all the hate for MIDI tools come from. There is an ethical and unethical way to use them. For over 3 to even 4 decades, producers use MIDI sequencers to gather some ideas, fill the blank spaces, or simply get inspired. But then comes the part that makes you a real producer. Either you adjust the idea to your taste and vision and add something to it, or add drums, call it a day, and collect the profit with another mumbling rapper. So before I show you the most interesting MIDI tool I came across, let's quickly adjust those chords a little. Now, judging by my audience demographic, I think you also know where the idea for this device came from. If you do, then definitely click the like button and let 80s and 90s kids unite. Now, don't be scared by the amount of options here, since the idea is also really simple. All you got to do is to select key, so that's F again, and either chord or scale. And I think we're gonna use minor pentatonic scale to get that sweet melody that fits no matter what. With 0 gates, only the paddles here will generate notes based on the bow speed. Okay, nothing really that fancy, so one thing left is to add some gates. It can be a little bit tricky and weird because you can also sync and unsync the speed. In this case it's unsynced, so let's sync it back. Let's decrease the horizontal speed of Blue Ball. Okay, you can play with that for ages, but if you want just a quick, pure inspiration, all you got to do is click the randomize button. And randomize works both for the arena, which determines the path of this bow, as well as the sound, which determines the pitch range, velocity, and all that good stuff. So let's click randomize here as well. It can also be quite repetitive and predictable, if that's what you're looking for. Obviously, it's a MIDI tool, so if you want to adjust the melody, you need to record this whole MIDI sequence. But for quick and easy adjustments, there is this cool quick pitch device I have no idea where I got from. Probably a weird bald guy on the internet. Okay, you know what? We kind of went against all the golden rules of arrangement. We have chords, we have atmosphere, and somewhat of a melody, but there's still no bass. Unfortunately, I got bad news for you. In terms of generating bass lines, I couldn't find a device to recommend all the time for all your bass needs. Sting 2.0 is great, but it is hard to go against its main purpose, generating rhythmical bass patterns. Scalar 3 with its ability to link instances and mix patterns is still a GOAT. But for this video, I guess we need to record something. Or you know what, I might be wrong. Maybe there are some tools that can help you with your bass lines, and I was just too lazy to not check my older videos on MIDI tools.